Hey guys, Blaumagier here, and we're back with another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. Now you may have noticed when I turned in the last mask that some more magically appeared. These are the Gerudo mask, the Zora mask, and the Goron mask. None of these are going to do anything like on the stage in the forest, like the Mask of Truth gave you an upgrade. You're not going to get any of that, but it will change some of the dialogue around Hyrule when you talk to people, especially the Gerudo mask. But I'm not going to bother with them, I just wanted to show that they're there. If you want to see all the text that changes, by all means I encourage you to play this game. Anyways, we want to head over here to the Temple of Time, so that we can continue our adventure. There are 3 hollows and an inscription here. Ye who owns 3 spiritual stones, stand with the Ocarina of Time and play the Song of Time. That is how the inscription reads. I gotta say, that is pretty darn epic for just opening a door. Beyond the door lies something even more epic. Joshua, isn't that... It's that legendary blade! The Master Sword! Well, nothing left to do but to go and grab it. Excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. Joshua, wake up. Joshua, the chosen one. I am Rauru, one of the ancient sages, and the game, I don't think ever explicitly states it unless you go around talking to gossip stones, but he is also the owl. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages, inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the Sacred Realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the Sacred Realm. Joshua, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Dang, I'm hot. I'll get all the ladies now. Look, Joshua, you're big now. You've grown up. The Master Sword is a sacred blade that evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? I sure do. But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only little influence even in this sacred realm. Namely, this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sage's seal will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Rauru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you. Find the power of the other sages, and add their might to your own. You received the Light Medallion. Rauru the Sage adds his power to yours. And cue the end of the quickest temple in any Zelda game ever. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. Joshua, we're back in the Temple of Time, but have 7 years really passed? Looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. Indeed, we can't use some of the weapons we had as a kid anymore. In fact, almost all of them. I've been waiting for you, Hero of Time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together with the Hero of Time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikah. As I see you standing there holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary Hero of Time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the Forest Temple. The sage is a girl I am sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, Joshua? To save the forest girl. You need another item. Head to Kakariko Village. This is like the only time in the game that you can actually approach this mysterious chic character. So enjoy it while you can. Anyway, as I was saying about the items, we can use the Deku Nuts, we can use the bombs, bomb chews, and of course Den's Fire and our bottles. Everything else, off limits. Mask, boomerang, slingshot, Deku sticks, and even the magic beans. Of course, you're not going to actually see any lumps of soil as an adult. They actually disappear if you haven't planted anything. And if you have planted something, well, it'll look a little different. Anyways, Hyrule Castletown looks like it has seen better days. In fact, it's filled with awful re-dead. Luckily, they don't stun us here. I don't know if it's because I'm an adult, or if it's just because they can't really change the camera on this screen. But anyways, let's head on to Kakariko Village like we were told to, because honestly, we need to go to the... Right now we have a choice. We could either go to the temple on the mountain, or we can go to the temple in the forest. And honestly, the item in the mountain you can go the entire rest of the game without needing until the very end. However, the item from the forest you're going to need in pretty much every dungeon. So we're going to go for the forest first. And what we need here in Kakariko Village is actually in the graveyard. And it might need to be nighttime to do this. So I'll go ahead and make it nighttime. Got Pose hanging out in the graveyard now. I thought it was in the graveyard. It might be somewhere else. It has been a long time since I have played this game. My memory is not the best. The Gravekeeper's diary is here. Do you want to read it? Yeah, this might tell me where to go. Whoever reads this passage, please enter my grave. I will let you have my stretching, shrinking keepsake. I'm waiting for you, Dampe. Alright. Oh, that's not a door. Herp. Okay, now I just gotta find Dampe's grave. I'm not sure which one it is. Oh. Disappear on me, why don't you? I guess I'm just gonna pull graves until I find it. Of course, as soon as I start pulling the grave. Don't think this is it. There's so many graves here. It might be this one, actually. Hey, it was this one. Young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. Despite what he says, it's not actually a race. You just need to keep up. You'll never actually pass him. Well, I take that back. It is possible to pass him, but you have to be pretty much like a speedrunner. And right there, you may have noticed that that door was on a timer. And that's really the only race that you have going on here, is when he passes through a door, you've got a limited amount of time to get through that door before it shuts and you lose. And I suggest adjusting your camera around these tight angles whenever you lose sight of him. Anyway, we just keep following him, and the time of this race was 1 minute and 3 seconds. Young man, you were very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it will help you. I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing. Be careful on your way back. Alright, let's claim our reward. Found the hook shot. It's a spring-loaded chain that you can cast out to hook things. While holding the button, you can aim with circle pad and release to fire. You can use it to drag distant items towards you, or you can use it to pull yourself towards something. That is a very useful item indeed. So, like, we can use it to hook to that. That's fun, right? And here, when you see these blocks with this symbol on them, you can play the Song of Time and it will either make them disappear or move them. Sometimes you have to do that to solve puzzles. And with that, there's a heart piece over there, and I am going to get it. You got a piece of heart! Alright, yeah, that's done. Grr! I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. Grr! It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up. Well, if you could recognize him. What? You've got an Ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came in here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. I'll never forget this song. You've learned the Song of Storms. Oh no, a storm again! You played the Ocarina again, didn't you? Grr! And with that, I think we'll end this episode off here. This has been Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. I'm Blaumagier, and I'll see you guys next time. Later!